What do you think? You like?
Love it. Love it.
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collection, and I'm personally deeply grateful to all the men who put themselves forward, put themselves out, and shared their voices with us. I'd also like to acknowledge that we have the book also has a whole bunch of artists, and including photographer, including one who's in this room. I'd like to just acknowledge Alicia, who is here today with us. And at least one of our proofreaders is also at the conference. Are you in the room? There she is. So we have time for one or two questions, but I want to just tell you something really exciting. Recognized is a finalist for Orlando Literary Award. In the category of bisexual nonfiction. And it's super exciting. It's also the only book in that category that's a finalist that's an independent, small, grassroots kind of book. So we're really happy about that. We're also finalists in 3 different categories for the Bisexual Book Awards. We're finalists under authors, anthology, and nonfiction. And we'll find out about all those in about a month or so, but it's just, even to be a finalist is a wonderful opportunity to give the book a little bit more attention, to shine a little bit more light on it. As soon as we finish this program, we are going to open up this table where we have copies of Recognized for sale, and any of the authors present would be happy to sign your book, as I'm sure would Alicia, and as I'm sure would our proofreader, Laura, right? Was it? Renee, I'm sorry, Renee. And so I'm sure any of us would be happy to sign copies of the book. And we also have pins for sale on the table. And I have one more copy of the Getting By Anthology, which is a 42-country anthology that's also on the table and for sale. And we have time right now for perhaps 2 questions or comments from you. So if you have something to say, please raise your hand. You're up.
Are you guys planning to continue with this anthology every year to put a new one-time thing?
So I would say that this was a labor of love, but it was labor. So once a year is probably not feasible, but we both are looking at additional projects that will include members of the community. So please stay tuned for more from the 2 of us, as well as Bisexual Resource Center.
Hey.
And to add to that, y'all could do something too. This is a grassroots community, so each of you has good, strong roots and has the power to make something happen yourself. I personally would love to see some sort of ongoing publication for men. Ongoing thing like the Bible Quarterly for Men. If there's any interest in this room in making it happen, I'd be happy to mentor someone in that project. But yeah, we need to get our voices out there. That's really important, and we need to continue to do so. It may not be us on this topic next, but it needs to happen. So please consider your own capacity and your own interests as well. Anyone else? Go ahead.
I really love the contrast between institutional experience going to a clinic and a personal experience going to a clinic. That's what I like. Yeah.
It's awesome now.
Good position, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we did not do that on purpose at this reading. Obviously, it was who happens to be present at the conference today. But yes, it was a beautiful counterpoint.
And I would say that we have additional readings coming up May 3rd in D.C., May 18th in Berkeley, June 29th in Los Angeles. So if you are in any of those communities, if you're a member of an organization or group and want to help co-sponsor the event, please see us. If you're not in those communities and you want to bring us to your community, please reach out so that we can make that happen.
And Recognize has a Facebook page. Guess what it's called?
Recognize.
Recognizing the Voices of Bisexual Men. And so also if you're interested in keeping track of where we're going to be with the book, you can also find out there. If you have friends in the communities we just mentioned, also please let them know and send them to that page where they can find out what's coming up next. So thank you for coming and listening. I was having a great time watching your faces while you were listening.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful expression. And again, thank you to each of the authors for being present, to Junos, to Renee, to our interpreter, and to all of the boppers.
The boppers.
For bopping so beautifully.
I have a couple of things, but I really want to show my appreciation for Robin and for Dr. H for putting this together. They asked us for space, and we're like, yes, of course, we want to do that. What are you doing? And they said, we'll take care of it. And as a conference organizer, I cannot tell you how awesome it is when someone says, oh, I'll take care of the panel, don't worry about it. And I knew it would. I knew it would come together beautifully. It was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing so much.